Today's session was mostly focused on the upper body, but the gym was extremely busy, so it took me a while to get a hold of this rack where I could do overhead presses. In the meantime, I was doing some jumping drills just to get the body warm and while I was waiting for my turn. And then when I got a hold of the rack, I was doing a few sets with the empty bar on the overhead presses, and I was supersetting that with the usual wall internal and external twists to get some blood pumping in there. I wanted to see if I was able to get a few more repetitions with 30 kilos. Last time I was doing sets of 5 and I wasn't getting any pain in the rotator cuff. This time I was pushing the first 2 sets to 8. The last rep on the second set was feeling a bit uncomfortable, and the third set that I did was with 7 reps. And I was getting also some volume in for the lower body, doing some isolation work on the Sissy squats. The third set that I did on Sissy squats starting to give me a bit of an annoyance in my knee. Maybe I did not warm up very well, so I just decided to cut it on the third set with a few reps short. But I was happy to see that my overhead press with the straight bar was not really giving me too much pain. I had a dream in my head that I could do some push presses, but I don't want to load the eccentric too much, and so I just stayed safe. It's better to progress slowly but steadily than to make a jump and then having to backtrack a few steps. And in here, this was a bit of an improvised addition, and at first when I was trying to do it in the normal wider position with my elbows, was giving me the same discomfort that a normal bench press would. But then I thought, since I'm using the dumbbells, I might actually try and find an angle and a range of motion that are causing me less pain. And as I was getting closer to the torso with my elbows, I was noticing that I wasn't really feeling any pain at all. At the bottom, the hands are in a neutral position as opposed to the pronated and fixed position that they are on the barbell. So when I'm going to the bottom and my shoulder is slightly externally rotated and my hand cannot move from the bar, I do feel a bit of discomfort, but in here I can play around with the angle and it was not giving me any pain. Dumbbells are really good. I don't know why I have not used them before for rehab. I'm going to put this in. And then I was doing sets on tuck rows. Here I was on the same pull-up bar than the previous time, but I was able to find a better angle, and I can see that after the 4th or 5th rep, I am starting to lose my back. I can still pull myself up, but it doesn't look as pretty. So again, I'll have to continue progression on making my form look smoother. And I was finishing this off with a few handstands and a few kettlebell swings. The swings, I thought about reducing the weight, because since I am using these as a tool to create more explosivity or explosiveness, I'm not sure, into hip extension, I was really focusing on just exploding as hard as I could from the bottom of the rack. So the weight at this point was less of a concern. What I really wanted to get in was that forceful contraction of the glutes and exploding forward, trying to get the concentric movement as quick as possible. And hopefully this has carried over onto my jumping and how quickly I'm able to leave the ground. Let's see. Ciao.